Oh, that was nasty work.
I will be one of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters won't always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators will different, they ancient, sooner than later, all will be ours. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, loaded, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. So here we go again. I have to stop people with their revisionist history. I just got to do it. I just got to do it. Hold on a second. Ginger Ale, play something.
I will be one of the greatest, that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters won't always be nameless, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators will different, they ancient, sooner than later, all will be ours. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not go for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem when I'm not equation. Present, loaded, observation. I'm not new here, reborn creation. Come and find me, sending location.
Okay, I'm back. My bad. I had to find my ginger ale. I didn't see it in the refrigerator. I forgot I never put it in there. But anyway, so I was in JW Cloud and I was listening to whatever she was talking about Pulp Fiction being a crybaby and going. But I'm happy Queen 88 is doing what she's doing. I hope she continue to. So the minute Queen 88 name was mentioned, fat sloppy room shaker jumped on the link to hate. Jealous, obsessed with people, and she real mad because she watch everything I do, and she got a problem when you spoil your daughter. So her watching Nala Summer Hall probably really had her fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, so J Dummy over there recreating history like Reed tried to do the other day. J Dummy was not a factor when the B sector started. In fact, when she's trying to claim there was the B sector, there was no B sector. Wiley actually created it. It was people coming together. She's talking about Justin J and all of them. They was never a part of the B sector. That was a part of Black YouTube. That's what I was saying. So these people, I saw them when they met up at the Black YouTube Awards, which you wasn't invited to because you were irrelevant, bitch. Nobody was watching your channel back then. I didn't even know you existed. You said you was back there. You couldn't be. I don't know. It's a lot of people that was content creators back then that I did not know of. I only knew about the people that Wally talked about or the ones that came to his chat and he shared out, however he fucking did it. So I just knew about them. And I had, like I told people, I always had a like. So J Dummy, like I told you several times when you keep saying, I don't know this and that. Bitch, it's not my job to keep up with you motherfuckers. It's only my children. I don't give a fuck what nobody do every day but me and my kids. And now I'm out. My kids, one of my older kids are older. I can't even, I, I can't follow them every day. Not because I don't want to, but I have to give them their respect, their space. So let's stop with the revisionist history. Stop acting like you was that girl. You are not an OG. You can call yourself an OG as much as you want. It's not gonna make it true. You were just somebody trying to make it. You were annoying. You were a hanger on. You were like Pulp Fiction. You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking about there was no actual B sector at that time, I still follow Ashley Miller to this day and Justin Day. Wally had more interaction with Justin Day than you. That's how I met. That's how I met because I used to follow Justin J alone. And then that's when I realized when I came into Wally chat one day, and it probably was through the Justin J shit. I seen Wally and I remember, I was like, oh shit, now I remember you because that's when he used to do his Black Talk Radio because Justin J did some type of, he was talking about that interview with Wally. And then when I kept seeing Wally with the Armand Wiggins thing, because I used to follow Armand on Facebook, but not on YouTube, because at that time I would be on YouTube, but not that much. And like I said, when the B started actually forming, because the people that you're talking about, they are not B sector, bitch. Ashley Miller was never B sector, never. They were a part of Black YouTube. That's where James, Sean Bradley, Shelley, and all of them come from. Black YouTube, and you were not a part of that. Stop lying. Stop trying to make yourself seem relevant when you wasn't. Stop lying. Just stop it. The wealth B sector came about when Wiley started calling it the Section 8 B sector. This was around the time. That's why they say they started formulating around that T.S. Madden and Kaya situation, which had nothing to do with Justin Jay and Ashley Miller and all of them. They were just Black sector. So I've been watching them for a while. I remember them not being upset about YouTube, not acknowledging the Black content creators and stuff like that. And that's when they made their own YouTube awards. So whatever the fuck you're talking about has nothing to do with nothing. But those people that you naming were never B sector, bitch. Never. And not just like Kaya and T.S. Madison wasn't B sector. They just was the springboard for the sector to start. So a bunch of people from all over just came in and then started just going at each other. It first started out with the Kaya and T.S. Madison situation, and then it rolled over to other things. And to this day, we talk about each other. We don't really do celebrity talk. We are our own celebrities. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't give a fuck if you know me or not, bitch. You are not you were never the king or the queen. You weren't even considered a court jester, no matter how hard you fucking tried, bitch. So you could sit there and do revisionist history, but at the end of the day, a OG don't go around trying to buy their way in. If you such an OG, why you always trying to pay your way to be around these motherfucking people? Why were you never that girl that's getting the numbers that always need to redirect? I don't know an OG that need to redirect yet. Okay? I don't know an OG that paid to be sitting on somebody's piano. I don't know those type of OGs. Maybe you do in your mind because you are mentally insane, bitch. That's the problem. Then you want to get mad when I'm spitting facts. So I'm coming to destruct your show. No, I did. It's not my fault that fat sloppy bitch mad because I got her screen recorded calling her daughter a hoe. Okay? And then I hate whenever, oh, you can't. My kids is here because of me, bitch. That part. I raised them because they other kids ain't nothing like my kids. They each got a kid outside of my kid. Only my kid has the success. Let that sink in. So only anyway, like I said, then she had the nerve to talk. Look at Room Shaker, nappy headed bitch, gonna call Nala hair nappy. You know, Nala has natural hair. Her hair is naturally curly. I don't put hard gel in her hair. None of that. I make Nala gel, and when I'm too lazy, I use an Eco Flaxseed. Everything is for you with Nala. She got all her edges. Her hair is down her back. These are certified facts. Nala speaks very well. When she want to get mad and yell like any other little kid, that's what the fuck she gonna do. But what Nala ain't gotta ever worry about is because she act up, I'm gonna treat her badly. You hear that, Sonny? You stupid ass bitch. Mind your fucking business, hoe, before I start dragging you too, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, and I don't like what the fuck you did. So I don't give a fuck who you think you telling. Me and Ken are good, bitch. You got enough people on your motherfucking neck. You miserable ass bitch. You probably saw my video too and you mad. You always coming sideways and then you gotta wind up apologizing. Just leave me the fuck alone, you weird ass bitch. And Room Shaker in there crying again. Bitch, Room Shaker is just like Nets trying to get a man to attack me. But bitches, niggas only attack you and they don't fuck with you. Literally and figuratively, bitch. You bitches out here faking babies in relationships because nobody likes y'all fucking ass. Are you guys okay? The fuck? And then associating me with VS is weird as hell. Good morning, under new management. I tried to tell that stud to help out her fellow stud, but she didn't want to listen. What up, self love? Good morning, Cole's World. Hold on. Good morning, Uppity. I do have a question. If you've been in the clouds just watching the commentary, choosing not to drop down like I did for many years, how can a person save you? But that's the thing, Cold World. I wasn't just in the clouds. Cold World. So since you've been here from the beginning, you know this. At that time, it was very like set tripping. You know how they got the Bloods in the Crip? Let's, for lack of a better word, because there is no gangs in the B sector, if any, because y'all know the cops love watching my page. Well, they was watching the B sector anyway, because they would be calling so many, but you know, the people in my building, they actually had the nerve to call the cops, like the cops was going to do shit. But anyway, So at that time, consider it's like a gang thing, right? So even when I tried to go in other people's chat outside of Wally's, they would block me because they didn't want, you know how they was, if you say one little thing they don't like, they want to block you. So I had got blocked out a couple of chats. And also my name wasn't uppity. It was my real name, Marlena Smith, because I had just made a YouTube page and I just had the Marlena Smith name. And I eventually wound up switching it. But not only was I in Wally's chat, I was the best caller he had. So that's why Wally remembers me, because I used to get on the phone and ragtag the other CCs. And when the other CCs would block me out their chat, that's when I started going to Lipstick Alley, which Holds the Heart already confirmed. I was on Lipstick Alley doing things over there, and Barbecue tried to call herself coming down here telling on me. And when that didn't work, because the people knew I was talking my shit, and they didn't block me from their chat, I would have said it in their chat. At that time, there was no links. So I got blocked out of who chat I got blocked up. I think I got blocked out of a lot of people chat. The only people like, well, at the time I didn't like the King at the time. I thought he was mean. I thought he was like James. I didn't like the King at the time. I didn't like James. I didn't like a lot of people over here because of how they was acting, and they was trying to control people. And I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna fucking tell me what to say, what not to say. But I never went in VS chat, period. So I don't know why does she keep trying to associate me with that weird ass bitch. Because VS had it like, oh, this is only for people, mods only, or TS, like that weird shit. Like, nah, you're not about to control me. But I don't do that. Like, I don't do the control thing. Nobody tells me what to do but me. Thank you. Thank you, Colesworth. Yeah. Now, what I didn't do was I didn't get in the mess. See, that's why I liked the Wally. Wally would say once in a while, y'all go over here. And we'd be like, Wally, you fucking go over there. And he'll start laughing because he knew he wasn't going to do it. So that's why I rock with Wally. I think I went in VS chat one time, tell her to leave Wally alone. I even uploaded the video. I think it's on my this page or my other page, where I had made a video in 2018 telling VS to leave Wally alone. Okay, bitch. But yeah, I was never the sub, because you know the only subbies that really got notoriety back then, you was either paying, like you was a paymaster, or you was having all your tea spilled by being behind the scenes with these CCs, and then when they would fall out with you, they come and bring all your tea. You see what I'm saying? But as far as like me, even when the link started, I would get on like mostly Wally's link. Then when Bless Walking with live, I used to go on her live, and then Pisa was harassing me at that time, like, because she was mad. And then Pisa tried to lie about that too. And what happened when I had to put out my block list? Her old page was on my block list. You see what I'm saying? Just because people don't remember doesn't mean it didn't happen. Because me, I'm the type of person, I didn't really feel like arguing with no subbies. I was up there to get at the CCs because they was coming there talking big shit. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to humble these niggas. So that's what I was on. And Wally was with the shits. So I used to love at Wally House. But at the same time, the B sector was formulating, was also the same time that the black women sector was formulating. The black conscious community they all was formulating around the same time. So I was back and forth. And the only people I liked it was Wally, because he didn't try to dictate where we could and couldn't say in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I liked the Wally. And I used to call in all the time. And like I said, I even supported his mods who pretended like to know me, like Almond Joy. And what's that other girl? His mod, she plays video games. I used to support both of them. And they try to pretend like because they like to be funny and kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want it working out for them. Because Wally came right over to Pizza and verified everything I say. The Almond Joy was looking stupid. But like I always said, the best mod Wally had, God rest her soul, the one that passed on. I was so mad about that. And then remember at this time, like eventually Wally started doing more celebrity news, so he would only do B sector in the Patreon. So when Wally went to Patreon, and I would be there, and then eventually he just stopped completely, and then he went on to celebrity news, and he was successful at it for a while. Yeah, Almond Brown. Yeah, she tried to play me. I helped her out. And I remember when I gave her idea to do the calls in, put the chat rooms and stuff like that. We would have fake dates and then just play with those guys on the chat and shit like that, just to make it fun. I was giving her ideas, how to bring people in her chat. Because she used to be upset. She used to be like Lolo, not really wanting to say, but she used to be upset about the fact that Wally didn't share her out. He never came to her page. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And even with Wally, when Wally would go on his, because Wally go in his maniac phases from once in a while. Every time Wally would start that R. Kelly supporting R. Kelly shit, I would get right the fuck about. Like, let me get the fuck out of here before you get me dragged in a black woman sector, because I do not agree with this. So yeah. So Jay Dummy needs to stop trying to do revisionist history. She wasn't relevant back then. So everybody that was around back then know that. And the things that she's named, Ashley Miller and all them people, they're from black YouTube. And the only meters I know about them doing is like the black, because they all created what's called the Black YouTube Award. That's something that a lot of black content creators, and it was from all over. It wasn't like a B sector, but these people used to beef with each other. But you had other content. They had all black content creators from that did all type of things. They all got together and do what's called the Black YouTube Awards. That's how I know them people. And Jay Dunn was not on that list. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody mentioned her. None of that shit. Just like when the B sector started, she was not relevant. She wasn't. It was only certain main CC, and you will remember the females because they all had to come up from under somebody. You see what I'm saying? So I watched all of this go down, but no, I was not behind the scenes with nobody. I did not. I didn't do none of that, and I still don't to this day. Like she kept trying to put me with VS. VS will be a liar. She told you we had any dealings behind the scene. The only time y'all see me talking to BS, and like I already told y'all why I helped that bitch in the first place. And I wish I would have never did that, because when she came back, everybody was ignoring her, and I felt like, wow, she put in a lot of work in this sector. They shouldn't do that to her. But I didn't know how spiteful and she's Ness senior. I see why Ness was trying to kiss up under her ass. They act just alike. Yeah, under new management, that's because I really believe in sisterhood and black unity. And it just so happened I always vote for the underdog. At that time, Wally was the underdog. You see what I'm saying? I seen everybody coming. Why you think official Peen Sucker thought he could have Rico? Because Rico used to be chasing Wally. Rico used to come there every morning with a different Wally mug. He used to buy all Wally mugs. And that was his way in the sector via Wally. I seen it all. But just because I wasn't kissing nobody ass, and I still don't, because that's not in my nature. But Jay Dunn needs to stop lying. Ashley Miller, Justin J, they had nothing to do with the B sector. That was, I don't know what they was calling themselves, but I do know they eventually all got together and did the YouTube awards, and she wasn't there because she wasn't counted. Just like she wasn't counted when the B sector first started. So she is not an OG. She could lie to herself. And like I told her, I don't got time to be sitting there following every motherfucking CC. I follow who was the most entertaining at the time. Whether I liked them or not, I would watch them for entertainment. But like I said, James had me blocked. James had me blocked out his chat for years, since the beginning of the B sector, because I used to really get in his ass about Wally. Still do to this day, because James is very nasty and mean spirited, and I ain't like how he used to try to play Wally to the left. And it's funny because Wally surpassed him. Wally did what he could never do, and Wally probably still will be doing it if he didn't have to deal with his mental health problems. So yeah, I was a big supporter of Wally, but I wasn't a blind supporter. If Wally was on fuck shit, I'll tell him he was on fuck shit. But I was in nobody's. Even to this day, I can't be in nobody's chat every day all day. I have a whole motherfucking life. Always have. Yeah, so Jay Dunn need to stop, and be supportive to her fellow stud. She treating under new management like the people be treating her. And I just thought she might get some good karma in her life if she for once be a nice person. And she trying to say you not B sector, how you not? And this is where you be at. Because the B sector started from people coming from all over. But yeah, you got room shake. She gonna talk about you don't support room shaker. Why the fuck would I support that weird bitch? That the sector she was in put her out. She can't even get in her own sector. She over there talking about 88, but meanwhile 88 still in the sector. They done kicked you the fuck out, bitch. They'll use your page when they want to be spiteful to one of each other, and then they pump and dump you. That's what they do. You a weirdo. That's why you always on our links. Every time somebody got a link and they got some numbers in that chat, that bitch is the first one on the link. Lonely ass bitch. Like I said, now she want to try to lie about what she said. Thank God I screen recorded it of her calling her daughter a hoe, saying she be begging for money. And now she's saying she got a whooping. That's not what you were saying in the live that day, bitch. So yeah, Nautica throw a tantrum all she want. She's still gonna eat good every day. She's still gonna be spoiled because I love her unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? And when she's 17, she ain't got to worry about it. That's why, my kids, anyway. But yeah, I just had to come correct J Dummy so she could stop lying just because I wasn't trying to be seen because I like who I like. I didn't who I didn't. But yeah, back then, the B sector, they blocked you out their chat quick. There was no such thing as leak. And Justin J, Ashley Miller, all them people, they were not a part of the B sector. That was a totally different sector. And then they all eventually, except Sean Bradley, Shelly and James, and I believe Lady Nika came from over there. And that's how the B sector started forming. And Wally actually named it. He called it the Section 8 B sector. And he used to do roll calls all the time. Remember when Wally used to do the roll calls? J Dummy name was never mentioned. That's probably why I didn't know she existed. So anyway. It's 8:15. I'm about to go run to the store real quick because once 9 o'clock come and these things start opening, I got a couple of calls to make on my baby behalf, and then I gotta go follow up with these repairs. So I just wanted to say that because I'm so sick of these weird ass people lying and shit. It's ridiculous. Like, stop trying to do revisionist history to make yourself something other than what you was. Be proud of who you was, or actually change and do better. But you gotta stop pretending because people like uppity around. Yeah, Raleigh did name the sector, and he did roll call. He used to call it Section 8 B sector, but he wound up switching it. I mean, I don't know. I think they just dropped the Section 8 off and then just called the B sector. Yeah. So that was all. And I didn't know Jay Dunn, and just like a lot of other people didn't. Just like when she was over there talking about how she knew 7, and I was like, please, because what she was saying wasn't true. I was like, no, they used to say stand up 7, and she was like, no, they never told 7 to stand up, and 7 was like, yeah, actually they did. That's all they used to tell me. Yeah, I know. And like 7 came. I don't know if 7 came from that black YouTube thing, but I know she was dealing with like Tasha K, because I remember when Tasha K brought her equipment, 7 used to sit at this, it looked like some type of desk, and she had all that computer stuff on there, the one that Tasha K had donated to her, and she used to sit at this desk. Like you only can see her top, and they was like, yeah, she 7 stand up because you fat, you talking about this and that, but you're fat, you bad body, da 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 this, da 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 that, you got saggy skin, remember? So please, I saw all of that. I sure did. But sir, like I said, a lot of people had me blocked out their chats, and some people I just didn't go because I'm not gonna follow those rules. I pay this phone bill. This is a free site. You're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot do, bitch. That's it. So that's all. But let me get ready to run to the store so I could be comfortable and I could actually rest today. I got, I'm kind of tired. All that shopping yesterday. But you guys have a blessed day and stop lying. Do better. Stop trying to lie about your history and actually make a good history. All right. I'm starting to blame these mamas. Jay Dunn probably a room check because remember Jay Dunn said her mama would call her ugly and didn't like her being a lesbian. Child, please. They got issues. They ain't got shit to do with uppity. But anyway, hold on. Later.
Be careful how you treat me. You ain't gonna meet a me every day. Anybody who had me and lost me regrets me to this day because they can't find another me. I am not run of the mill. You ain't gonna just get this close to a me. You ought to be glad you sitting next to me, that you even got my phone number. Do you know how many people I blocked, I unfollowed, that I ghosted, and I still let you close? I'm not the bigger person. Leave me alone, I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case. Beyond the first 48, I know I'm petty, but I can't walk away. Oh, you be safe if you don't play in my face. Don't wanna end up on the first 48, first 48.
That's my whole point, Coles World. I know where I was. I didn't follow her, so she need to not worry about me. Peace on the yard. Thank y'all for stopping through. See you guys on around these YouTube streets. I'll probably be at panel hall later. Later, y'all.